It took me like 3 tries to get into Dragon's Dogma, but it finally happened. I'm just gonna pause that, because I don't need to see what I'm streaming. I know what I'm streaming, I'm playing it. I don't remember what I was doing last time. My secret plan to secretly do a thing is less secret now. Yo, it's dark. I think I was trying to talk to, what's his face, over in front of the castle. So it's like, hey, I fixed the thing for you guys. Do you love me yet? The answer is always no. They don't love me.
Oh man, I forgot how dark this game gets at night.
Also, I need to help. Oh, right.
Come think of it, where did you leave off in this game?
I was doing quests for the, I forget the name, but it's like the...
Is it the Duke's assistant?
I think so.
Have you gotten into the castle yet?
No.
Okay, so you're still on the worm.
Yes.
Yeah, there's a few phases of the Duke. There's the worm hunt, and once you get in, you're doing the Duke's orders. Oh right, you went to that Water God's altar thing and did all that stuff. Yeah.
Leveled
so
up.
I actually don't know which of the worm hunt quest left.
I can decipher a text, route a monster infestation, or hear the Duke's directive.
Here the Duke's directive would take you into the castle and get rid of the other 2 quests.
So I should probably...
Decipher a text is really easy, and route a monster infestation longer mission. It isn't super hard, unless you run into them on the way there.
Give me a moment, I'm going to
You
just...
probably won't. You can run around him.
Cheat and highlight your stream that just wrapped up and get that up to YouTube, because I can.
Alright. So yeah, you know, considering how easy it was to switch streams here, maybe I should stream something on Twitch in the future, and have Rob stop by.
Yeah.
And then...
Oh yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah. That would be a great idea.
Yeah, because it's really easy. It's really easy to just switch somebody else in on your stream, as it turns out.
It's amazingly easy.
Yeah, so I should just set up a Twitch streaming, start going from there. It'll probably be fun.
Okay, that's all done. We're gonna decipher a text.
Certainly. I've important work. The task at hand is just such a kit. As I was setting about to find work, I know not.
Dragon Scar, Arisen heart.
What little we best you. If there's aught of import.
Inquire about town.
This one is actually, yeah, this one's crazy easy. It's literally just go to talk to a guy, come back, talk to this guy. But you may want to give the tablet to somebody else because it's also heavy as balls.
To be fair, at least if it's all in town, you have infinite stamina in town, so it doesn't matter.
It's sadly not all in town.
Ah.
You go ask the dude forger is the dude to talk to.
That would make sense.
To him, he'll be like, "Oh, there's this hill. You go to the hill and talk to this old guy." And then once you talk to the old guy, you just come back and tell them, like, "Hey, we found out what it meant. It was enough."
I'm going the wrong direction to talk to the forgery guy.
This must be an alehouse.
Hey, you'll get there eventually.
Yeah.
The town all wraps around. It's just kind of annoying. It's down like right near where Madeline's shop is.
I mean, it's like down. I knew it was off one of the big main plaza bits. I just chose the wrong direction off of it.
There are rarities from abroad.
And I'm still choosing the wrong direction off of it. That's fine.
Yeah, it's alright. Like you said, infinite stamina.
Yep, I can just run around as long as I want to, with not a care in the world. There he is, I think. Whoops. Yep. Hey, dude.
A scrivener at them.
And what? As I said, simply. The rest is like as not. I'm not one of them. I'm sure you'll find all you need.
Later.
Anytime.
I feel more familiar with this quest
Someone
now.
must know something about this matter. Let's ask around.
Nope,
I've no advice to give.
I believe I've seen a courier taking a break from his round near the Fountain Square.
Thanks, Serves Pawn. Thanks for telling me the next phase of the quest. This is the wrong way. I'm so bad at navigating this place, especially at night when it is dark as balls.
Yeah, it's rough. Cranking up the brightness a few notches might not be a terrible idea.
The brightness is cranked up as high as it'll go.
Well, okay.
Hold on, I can...
That's alright. That's actually really funny.
That's some Doom 3 stuff right there. It's actually a little brighter on my OBS window, so I can kind of...
Oh. Really like the idea of playing
Being drenched.
while looking at the OBO because you can see it better.
There was something I did that for. Like, years ago. Like, years ago. Back when I had a capture device that didn't have, like, quite 1 second of delay on it. I think it was Endless Ocean, maybe. Which is a game I would love to stream and play again, not for Extra Life. I thought you said there was a courier taking a nap, like, over here. In... Whoop.
So,
The inn seats offer
I was
a place
thinking
for
she
my kind to speak in its
might...
varieties.
I don't know what quests you've got, but she might have actually been talking about a different quest. Depending on what you have selected as your active one.
I have no other quests.
Oh, wow. That's actually surprising.
I think I did
I've
them
always
all.
got a ton of random bullshit in my quest list. Because I always go to those notice boards and just take everything.
Yeah, I did that, and then I just spent some time just grinding them out, and so I just did them all.
Oh. I've never actually gone and done all those side quests.
I mean, I've not done all of them, period. I took all the ones that were there.
Well, yeah, but the...
My, a far cry from the petty fraud. No.
Here's an amazing idea.
Alright, if you need to know where to go next, it is just outside and north of this.
Ah. But she said that it was like taking a break outside of
Yeah,
this
I don't know
thing.
why... I don't know why she was a courier, because after you talk to that dude, you should literally just be able to go to that hill. Like, you already spoke to the forgery guy,
Ow.
Pond Guild stands ahead. Tis a gathering place.
and the forgery guy straight up tells you, hey, there's a hill with a big dude carved into it north of the city, and he's got a scar carved into his chest. Maybe you should go check there.
Also, I can just eat shit super hard.
That's always an option.
Set out from here, and we'll be on the path.
Actually, come to think of it, where all have you been on the map? Because you did some serious exploring. Right? You may have just straight up been to the place you need to go before.
Accounting for stream delay taking a little bit, I've explored this much of the map. Also, the quest is telling me...
If there's a place on there...
The quest is telling me to go back into the city.
Seriously? Why would it be telling you to go back into the city? That's weird. Okay, you haven't been to the place to go, but there's that bridge, like, north of the city. Do you know the one I'm talking about?
Yes.
It's just, like, straight north, a little bit to the east of that. And eventually we'll get to a place with a bunch of harpies, and there's a just carved into the side of a hill, and that's where you need to go. Maybe you do need to talk to somebody else in here, but that's odd. Because usually after I talk to the forgery guy, I can just go to that place and it's done.
Sir Maximilian, Visit the forger. Oh yeah, apparently that's an optional thing. I'm supposed to talk to someone else. I'm supposed to talk to a farmer named Josias.
Josias? Never heard of that person before. They're not marked on your map or anything?
Nope. The door is closed. Am I gonna have to just Shenmue and stand around for like a bit? Lady.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can pass out at the inn.
Yes, it was.
Lady, why are you wearing no clothes? Oh, no, I don't want to do that actually.
Yes, it was.
Look, some people just don't dress their pawns properly.
Oh, I don't know if I've streamed since picking up my sick mask. Check out my sick mask.
Is it the mask with the pointy teeth?
No.
Oh no, it's just the cool thief mask.
Yes.
I see. Oh, it's the dragon mask, I see.
Yes.
Thought it was a different one for a second, but I have now. Yeah, that's an alright mask. How much of your decision to get that mask was inspired by Persona 5?
85% of it. The other 15% of it was I just think it looks cool.
Feed for livestock, no doubt.
Doop-a-doop-a-doop. Here, Josias. It said... Oh, I'm just gonna click this page about Josias. It said charge of the fields. I should probably just go to the inn and make it daytime anyway, because, like, everyone's kind of hurting. That would probably be a smart thing to do.
So this
Not the Pawn Guild.
The Pawn Guild stands ahead. 'Tis a gathering place for my kind.
In
The life of a salesman surely
this
has its
building?
own trials.
Ought we adjust our inventory? Here we can rest.
Have your pick. Any you like. What will it be today? Understood.
Accessing server. Oh. Let's try this again. With significantly less falling to my doom.
I mean, 200 points worth of doom.
That's a lot of doom.
Not really. You've got like almost 1,000.
That, I
A
mean,
fifth of a doom.
That's a fifth of a doom. That's a not insignificant amount of a doom.
It's sure. Granted.
Oh my goodness, where's this man? Why is he not on the mini-map?
Alright, if you cannot find this man, I say you just go to the hill because I know where it is. And I've never had to talk to this guy to complete this quest.
Let's just go to the hill because I give up.
Alright.
Oh,
So
there
he's
he
not
is!
showing
I
up on
found
the
him.
map.
Immediately after giving up.
I really hope he doesn't say anything about the quest.
Nope, he says, what do I know of the old writings?
Listen, I know of modern script.
He's a man of the sword. He told me to go ask the forger.
Let's ask around.
Ah! Perfect.
Yep,
Oh.
we're just
Okay.
gonna go.
Go to the hill.
Hilfiger Knoll
Oh,
lies north
apparently
of
we are
Oxford.
supposed to. There's some courier running around somewhere that we're supposed to talk to. I should have read
One
forward
cannot
just a
be
little
careful at the
bit.
water's edge.
Ah, whatever.
Yeah.
That guy would probably tell you to go talk to the farmer.
No, he says that you need to go to Hilfiger Knoll, which is I imagine the hill.
Oh, yeah. That is the place you are going. I was gonna say, did you ever get the, like, dodge roll skill with the daggers?
Yes.
Okay, that thing is crazy useful because it moves as fast as sprinting and you use up no stamina.
Oh wow, I did
So
not
you can
know
just
that.
roll everywhere.
They're also invisible lizard men, so we're just gonna.
Yeah, you should probably even if they are just minding their own business and basking on rocks.
It said ambush. It said they were attacking me.
I know.
I'll serve as bait. Strike the tail.
It's a really dumb move, but I love it. Crazy. I'm going to launch you in the air with my daggers and then make you explode.
Oh yeah, that was fun. It actually comes in super handy against certain enemies that are like resistant to physical damage because you set them on fire, and that always helps. You're a strider right now, right?
No, I'm an assassin,
Okay.
I think. Assassin.
Alright.
Oops. Didn't mean to do that.
Assassin is one of the few classes I haven't had a ton of practice with. It's probably my least played. Well, next to Sorcerer. Well, no, actually, no, I did run around as a Sorcerer for a bit.
Like, Mad, why are you so buff? I cannot believe
I just
you're...
give myself an ability to carry a ton of items. I am literally just there to carry a ton of items.
Also, you were correct. This is amazingly fast. What? How did I fail the ambush quest? I beat all the monsters.
There was probably one left alive on a rock somewhere, so it counted you as running away.
Aw, lame.
Like there was probably just one guy left alive on a rock who didn't even notice the fight was happening. But he was technically part of the ambush.
Now there are bandits. Whoops.
Oh, there's always some bandits. Although here's a bit of a weird place for them.
Also, there was a hilarious cutscene of them all running at me.
They had a cutscene, that means you know they're going to be effective.
Oh yeah, they are so effective right now. Especially against level infinity serve pawn and level 3/4 of infinity U. I need to find someone who's holding an antidote because my pawn is poisoned. Oops.
And yeah, your pawn might not be as over-leveled as everybody else, but he does have really good armor.
That's true.
If nothing else, he's gonna look cool when he dies.
Yep.
And that's half of every adventurer's goal. Man, I'm really bummed I passed out before Critical Role was over this Thursday. But when the break was happening, I was like, oh, I'll go reorganize these books, and then just woke up on the floor.
I do not have any antidotes, so my pawn is just going to be very poisoned for forever. So I'm just, like, constantly heading north,
This way.
according to the map. That's an okay thing to do, right?
Yeah. Like, there's kind of a road to the east you can follow, but if you just book it straight north, you'll get there.
It's not the type of thing I'm liable to miss, I hope.
Not really. You can actually, if you're not, just pay attention to when you get to an incline. Like, when you are fighting things slope, you will know that you have gotten to the hill. Because you can actually straight up just... If you are really unobservant, like I am sometimes, you can just walk across the hill and not notice you got to a hill. But there's that big fort over to the east.
Yes, I see the big fort.
Yeah, that place, if you look out from that place, you will be able to see the hill figure knoll plate.
Oh, so it's
And
past
if not,
the
then
big
it's
fort?
just a bit further north. It's like, or right around the same area. It's kind of like even with the, but to the west.
This is very silly. Just,
rolling.
just Legend of Zelda rolling.
It's silly, but it's so effective compared to sprinting and losing your stamina. And also, rolling doesn't change your pawn's inclination to like sprinting away from battle.
Oh.
This is a weird thing where if you sprint too much, your pawns get the idea that they should be sprinting everywhere and like staying out of fight. But if you roll, they don't pick that up. Yeah. You've gone far east because now you're kind of by the coast.
Yep.
So you should go up to the fort. Would
Just
probably be your best bet for finding it.
rolling. What?
Damn it.
Rolling. Come on.
Why?
Even a stone's throw from the
Why would you bring Dragon's Dogma?
nighttime holds
Keep it
danger.
pure.
Yes.
And go recruit somebody else's half-dressed little girl pawn.
Oh, because, I mean, you need to keep rolling.
Let us head north.
Move in and move out. Oh, there's another Chimera.
Oh, he's near-ish to where you're going. Oh, wait, yeah. If you actually go back to the door of the fort you were at, for a second, you were looking right at the hill too. It's not west of the fort like I thought, it's straight north.
Sorry, I'm now looking for a weird... Oh, hey. That lady looks like me with the redder hair.
So it's kind of hard to see the whole, like, thing from where you're at. But, like, that big archway fort where you were,
We've
just
arrived at the
straight north from that, you can see it on the hill, the thing you're going to.
Oh, I think I see. It's like,
It's a guy holding a spear
Yeah.
carved into the hill.
it's like a... See,
It's
when,
like one of those, what's it called? I know
Nazca
the
lines.
landmark thing. Yeah. Yeah, it's like that, but much smaller, and it's a dude holding a spear.
Yeah, when you said, like, oh, there's a dude carved into a hill, I was expecting, like, a
Statue type.
yeah.
The
Like Mount Rushmore.
giant Buddha statue of the hill. Yeah. Nah. I couldn't think of a better way to describe it.
That's fair.
Also, speaking of not being able to find the right words, I just have to mention this. Because it's not a spoiler for Doctor Strange, but it's something that's in the movie. And it's one of my favorite, like,
Oh, God.
magical items. How's it going?
We're good. We're good. Everything's
Did you get dragged off by a
fine.
dog?
No. I almost got eaten by a dog, and then a bird came and sprayed stuff in my face. And that's
Ouch.
uncool.
That is uncool. But there's a thing that shows up in Doctor Strange, and it's a thing in Marvel Comics too, and it's maybe one of my favorite magical items that I've ever seen in anything. They don't explain what it is in Doctor Strange, it's just like a cameo thing. But it's a staff that this one girl in the Runaways gets. It's called the Staff 1, and it's a thing she inherited from her mom, who was a witch. The staff's whole gimmick is that it can cast a spell based on any word that you say, but it can only cast a spell once per. So you can say freeze, and it'll freeze something, but you can never use freeze again.
Huh.
So you have to keep coming up with other words to describe the effect you want, but it can't use that word anymore either. So then you've just gotta, like, there's a bit where the chick who has the staff in the Runaways is just, like, online looking up a thesaurus to find other words to use, starting to run out of all the words she knows for spells.
Nice.
I love that idea for it, like a staff. That is such a cool thing. There's also when she figures out how to game the system and realizes that it works in average. So she just starts using like Spanish, like English to Spanish, to find out other ways to say things.
Oh no!
It's a really cool magic thing. I like it. And I like that it showed up in Doctor Strange.
The bird tried to kidnap my pawn, that's uncool.
Yeah, that happens. Oh, such a move.
It's a real dick move.
Also does a ton of damage when your pawn falls like that. Spoilers, they can do that in game, so be real careful. They like to do it if you jump, but they usually only do it if you from behind.
My help?
I thought I saw a thing that said like glacial retreatrix or something like that.
Oh, Rex. Yeah. It's I don't actually, you know... since we're talking
Glacial
words, I should look up and find out what a
rectrix.
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess it's like some kind of feather, like a down.
Any of the quill feathers of a bird's tail that are important in controlling flight direction.
So
That is
they're
a rectrix.
bird rudders.
Yes. The steering bits.
Gonna walk all over the Nazca lines here.
If you go to exactly where the scar on his heart is, there is a part of a wake stone. And 3 of those will revive you from death once automatically, so that's...
Were they placed here by men for some ritual, perhaps?
Also, if you go to the very, very, very tip of the spear and look around there, buried in the ground, there's a pair of daggers that are actually really good.
Uh-oh.
I'm at your side.
I would recommend getting them just
I
because
think
they're
I've picked them
actually...
up. Are they called like the Signs of Valor or something?
Yes. It's the ends of a spear that got burned off and turned into daggers. And they're actually really strong for just a pair of normal daggers until thing. Like, it is totally plausible to take those to go murder the dragon. Like, end of games, that type dragon, not even the one in the forest. Fully upgraded, at least. Even on their own, they're pretty strong. Man, I hate Harpy so much.
They're not great. My vocation rank increased though.
Nice.
Also, now my pawn has a hold of a harpy. Now the tables have turned. Also, he's holding him in the ground, and I can't really hit her.
You can use your jumping triangle attack instead. I bet. It's dead by now, I'm sure.
Yeah. Equipment. Weapons.
Like, they might have... I'm not sure what you've got
They
now.
are
They might not be
actually
better than that,
way better than the thing I have now.
but- Okay.
And it's a fully upgraded dagger of what I had.
Yeah.
Plus, they look way
No, the
cooler.
Siler is super good. Yeah, they have like a weird ornate design. When they get enchanted, they have like this super cool, like, all of the lines on the daggers glow brighter than the ribbon. So they've got this cool engraving thing going on.
There are so many of these.
I'll hold it. Attack, quickly!
You keep holding them below the ground, dude.
Was a fine snap.
He's trying.
He's
Elevations
trying.
are hard.
He's trying so hard.
Shoot it. Shoot the wing that's sticking up above ground.
You destroyed this tent for no reason. Make me mad.
I don't like camping.
I mean, that's fair and all, but like, jeez.
I honestly have no idea why side of the tent had to go. Other than when I am playing, I'm relatively indiscriminate with the things I destroy. So maybe that might be learned behavior, is what I'm saying. Virtua make me mad may have picked up a few things from the real one. But obviously not enough, because he's not frantically trying to get people out of the tree.
Oh god, I'm turning into Wooly.
Have you lost your way?
I was reading a thing that said go to the left, and then I just went to the right.
Yeah, it's back if you go to where the dude is carved into the hill, and just like stand in the dude, and look around, there's like a, what do you call it? There's like a bunch of ropes sticking up, like Lion King style,
There, master.
like
Snow
that
harpies.
have a cave, like in the middle of the hill. It's not up top, it's... There is an outcropping of rocks sticking out somewhere around this dude. Like, they stand out fairly well, it shouldn't be too hard to figure.
Stop trying to steal my pawn, you dumb harpy.
No. Harpies are jerks, and this area is fucking filthy with harpies. Sorry, kids. Donate money to help protect kids from harpies.
It's a real problem when they fly off, because people have to shoot the harpies down and they drop the kids. So they need the medical care given by Children's Miracle Network hospitals. I can't decide
Better
if I would
anti-air weaponry.
if I would be the best or the worst at I successfully created a cerulean concoction.
Nice. I have no idea what that does.
I don't either. I think, whoops.
It's probably cool, though.
I think you were currently holding it. Or no, I'm currently holding it.
If you mixed, you're probably holding it. It might be a material. Like, you might not be able to drink it on its own. Or, I don't know, some of the materials you can totally drink on their own. Even if they're not in the curative section. Like the, what do you call it? The wormwood sap and the curious wine that all those goblins... You can totally just drink that to restore your health without mixing with anything.
Wait,
Yeah, I have no idea where that concoction went. I lose stuff in my inventory all the time.
Cerulean concoction.
There's also the possibility that you made it and then someone immediately drank it.
That's all. Probably.
Careless running can leave a fellow out of breath and vulnerable.
Okay, hold on. We're just gonna read this a little bit more. Travel up the hill towards to the left of the hill.
Okay.
Oh wait.
Okay, like it's further. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, oh wait, you were looking right at it for a second.
I think I found
Like,
it.
stand on the spear tip. Okay.
I think I'm in. It's in this set of rocks.
Yeah, there's a torch near it.
That must be the place.
Oh jeez. Equipment.
When you get close enough, cutscene will probably happen.
I should probably stop picking everything up, but also no, I refuse.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Oh, also, since you missed the one in, I keep wanting to say the Underdark, the Everfall. Since you missed
there it
the
is.
Transporter Stone in the Everfall, you'll get your first one here, your fast travel item.
It's, I found this, it's consuming it as is may not be wise, the cerulean concoction.
Oh, okay. It's in
But
tools.
But I can create an interventive with a poison sac, or I'm gonna mix it with this and see what happens, because that's great. I created...
Interventive is just...
I created oak leaf oil.
I don't know what that does.
Oak leaf oil. It lets you move more nimbly.
Oh, I guess it's a speed boost? Weird. I don't think I've ever used that item.
Doop, doop, doop.
No, apparently it just cures the slowdown status effect.
Ah.
That's kind of a bummer.
Come on, man. I want to go back to normal weight.
If I had to guess, it's probably all the materials you've got. Some of them can be super heavy, and you picked up a whole lot of Saurian.
Wintry herb is weirdly heavy. I don't know why.
Maybe it's mostly root.
Maybe. Oh, I think I found the cutscene. I also like my dumb mask because it makes all the cutscenes great.
Him who knows that I know what he seeks to know, knows it well, while he who knows not what I know. Or
This
know
guy
not.
seems high.
I mean, probably. Speaking of, I really need to find out what happens in some drugs and then watch Doctor Strange.
That good, huh?
There is a part where hands are growing out of somebody's
see.
hands,
Yes?
and it's just infinite recursive hands.
Great.
Then congratulations.
Somebody who was on acid would probably
You
either have a
found
fucking
the man you seek.
fantastic time, or the movie would seem completely normal to them.
I
It would balance
am-
out.
Or
Or they just be
I'm really
terrified.
curious.
you,
Yeah,
a child
yeah, that
of
too.
man.
It'd be fun to
Bound
find out.
to
I
the
just want a
dark.
theater full of people on acid or LSD or whatever
Well
your
met,
poison of
young
choice.
I am he who was forged by the dragon.
Why is the camera, like, freaking out? What is happening?
We finally arrived.
Well met, Arisen of the present. You have come, seeking none.
There is
My
no
foe
meaning.
can Go now.
It's
learned what to do
too
in this
super
quest.
nuts, secret softener.
Wade's word of what we've learned.
You should
What's
remember,
that?
always keep one of those. Petrification is instant death, so always keep one thing to cure petrification for yourself. And if one gets petrified, fuck them.
You said there was one of the fast travel-y bits in here?
It's like down a ramp right side of his room. There's like a windy ramp thing that kind of goes downstairs, off in a dark corner. And if you go all the way to the bottom, there's a glow that you need to steal.
Seems it leads into the earth. The
Yoink.
path ends.
Oh my goodness.
That thing's also super heavy, by the way. So yeah,
Also,
basic
everyone's
idea
just finding a bunch of
is
fairy stones.
anywhere on the world map. Yeah, they throw a bunch of them down here so you can make use of that thing.
Feather cape.
But, feather capes are right. It's not as the harpy cape. Because the harpy cape is like longer and more feathery looking. Ironically enough, longer and more feathery looking than the actual feather cape.
I don't know. I kind of like my crazy scarf too.
Yeah, the scarf's good.
What am I looking for? There's apparently a Griffin book in here somewhere that's very rare that I should probably grab.
Griffin Pinion?
No, Griffin Strategy Volume 3.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it is apparently a rare find, so whatever.
Random chance.
Yep. Gosh darn it, random chance. Always
The
messing
random
things
number
up.
generator is never kind.
Oops. Take that. I'm just gonna steal everything in your house, dude. Is that fine with you? Great. Awesome. Thanks. I mean, you've seen the mask, right? It gives me pretty much free reign to just go and steal everything. Oh, right, I have a double jump. I keep...
For a brief second, I thought you were talking about the movie.
That gives you a free reign to do something very different. Now I have to organize all this new stuff. Let's take a look at the equipment real quick. Because I got a sick mask, or a sick cape, rather. You know, I should probably upgrade it first, but that seems okay. And now to play the inventory game. Oops.
Oh, hold on, I need to go check something real quick. I'll be right back.
That's fine. I'm just gonna play menus, because everybody loves when people play menus on stream.
It's always fun.
Doo-doo. Okay. Did I miss something? I feel like I'm missing something. It's not just because I have the thing open that says there should be a robe in here somewhere, but oh, whatever. I don't use robes.
There's something drawn on the hill.
Everything the light touches, Arisen. That is your kingdom. Whoops.
And I'm
oh,
back.
The frame rate. I don't know why you coming back just suddenly killed the frame rate, but
I apologize.
that's okay. Now we're just rolling, 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 rolling.
It's silly but effective.
It's very silly, but also, yes, it's very effective.
So yeah, basic idea of those blue things is if there's any place on the you don't want to walk to again, you just stick that rock down and then you can use the fairy stone to go through. And I'm 90% sure you already know, but you can just use a fairy stone to go back to Grand Soren whatever.
Yeah, but then I can't be rolling. And also it's just right
True.
here. So
I mean, yeah.
like I am already almost there.
Also, there is that chimera just hanging out over the room, the wilder
Arisen, I am at your side.
reason.
Yeah, but he's not bothering me.
Alright.
These harpies are though. I'm just gonna give that one super quick. Oh no!
Oh, you okay?
Yep. I wiggled the stick super hard and got out before too much. But boy, you weren't kidding when they said that they will grab you.
The problem is, the smaller and skinnier your character is, the easier it is for them to carry you far. If you're like fat, like if they tried to grab Virtua Me, they would probably carry him super far. Because he's short, but he's also stocky and wearing a bunch of armor.
However, me wearing
Yeah,
leather and being a tiny
You, they will
lady-
just try to right the fuck off. And they will head for a cliff. Like, ASAP. They will go for a long drop. So even if you get away from them before you carried very far, they will still fuck you up when they drop you.
They don't want to take me back to their nest where they will raise me as one of their own.
I don't think so.
Ah. It's a bummer.
Although now that you've said that, I just imagine that happening to Vax. Him and his dumb feather cloak.
Let's be doubly sure of which will see us to our destination.
That's what you get for having so many bird motifs.
This must have been built at the period.
How did they almost get sold into slavery?
So in the Fire Realm, things are very different in the Fire Realm. And they were wandering around, and Pike was all like, "Hey, do you know where the Temple of Pelor is?"
The road splits here.
God, why would you ask that in the fire? Okay, anyways.
And the people were like, "Sure we do. It's right down this alley."
Armed rogues.
And that ended with Scanlan having to cast Dominate Monster on one of the things because they weren't humanoids. I forget the name of what they were, but they were apparently big scary fire people. There was probably a closer door that I just rolled right past, but whatever. We're going this way. Oh.
Also, this road right in Fensoran that you're on, there's always a slim chance of surprise griffin attack.
Oh, good. And so that made them have a fight. He did it on one of them and had them fight each other, and then they ran away and met up with the creepy NPC. That had a really funny laugh.
I still, well, personally, I think it was a terrible idea for them to try to go to the fire plane for the nonsense it's about to go down, but
You might find shops,
Probably.
and sundries within.
Hello.
I'm sure it'll work out for them somehow, or half of the team will die.
The master works all, you can't go wrong.
One of the two.
Although I am fully expecting a situation where they get back, thing has already been razed to the ground.
Oh yeah. How much money do I have? I have a lot of money.
Money goes away real quick when you get higher levels in this game. Upgrading some of the more expensive weapons will clean you right the hell out.
The master works all, you come again.
Alright.
It's not the last we'll call upon this inn.
Hi, lady.
Lord.
Everyone's gone so.
Have your pick. Any you like.
I ranked
What will
up,
it be
so
today?
I'm gonna check out some what 6 skills I can get. That's me. Let's get the upgraded goofy throw thing. Oh, I love the writing. Halts the target with a swift thrust, then knocks them down after delivering a poison needle's kiss. That sounds cool. Okay, whatever. I don't know. I kind of like my skills as they are set up, so
What will it be today?
I'm just gonna
Have your
stick with
pick.
that for a little
Come
bit.
again soon.
This guy, where is he?
All these workers going about their business. How lively. The stairs ahead lead atop the castle walls. From day to night, this area feels completely different.
Not if it
Yep.
be that with
I've gained
Just having a weird disconnect between Discord and the stream for a second there. Where you were saying things on the stream that never came through on Discord. I'm gonna disc real quick and then come back in the room.
It also might just be me talking quietly, which isn't being picked up by Discord. Let me,
Maybe.
if I go to voice.
Well, either way, I'm gonna go ahead and exit Discord real quick and come right back.
Okay. This, okay. I'm looking at the voice thing in Discord and trying to figure out what a good input sensitivity is. So that it will just go. So I've turned it way down now.
it will be my honor.
It is,
The choice
picky.
is yours. Certainly.
Got more
We
of
have
what to say,
urgent
if that
work.
makes any sense.
A horde of
Yeah.
Although again, since I
We
just left and
must
came back in,
reclaim
that could
it,
be
and soon,
get
the
to.
safety
I'm
of
gonna
the-
guess
You
it's
have my
probably
thanks, sir.
me
I shall
talking
send word to
quietly
them. I've sent-
because I
await-
talk quietly.
We know not what's inside.
Well, yeah, and let's be
We
fair,
face
if you were
a
talking
fierce battle, no doubt. Best be
loudly for
prepared.
20 years, you probably wouldn't have a voice left at the end of it.
This shall
That's true.
surely be a grueling battle.
Heck, when I did
Prepare as many
when I did
curatives as
the
possible.
oh my god, words.
It will be my honor. The choice is yours. Certainly. Are you prepared to lead those damnable?
What is happening here?
Tis fastest to cut through the quarry, master.
The train of thought. When I did the fighting game tournaments and I talked loudly for like 6 hours straight, that was unfun the next morning.
It is also advisable to bring along a pawn well familiar with the road.
I was gonna say, back when we did the Shit Show Classic, whenever I first hooked up the mic and had jumped in the voice chat with you guys, that was easily, like, I talked more in that one, however many hour period that we did that, than I probably had the entire year prior.
Man, remember the Shit Show Classic when Serv played Disgaea?
I do, because that's where the you workshopping sand puns in the Hyperbolic Time
That's-
Chamber came from.
Yep.
And I'm always glad to get to bring that back up, because that idea is great. And just because I really like the Hyperbolic Time Chamber. That's such a good name. Like, that's such a good name and concept that it almost feels like it shouldn't come from Dragon Ball.
Arms at the ready.
It's too good.
Take us to the quarry.
The rest of Dragon Ball is too schlocky.
Man, the improved UV fireworks thing is kind of amazing.
Fall back, all of you! Even in numbers.
Oh, hello. What's up? Oh god. I don't know why.
That sounds good.
I don't know
Oh,
why.
I know where you are.
I don't know why I thought that was a good idea, but that was not a good idea. Where'd he go? I was not expecting to hop, like, I grabbed onto the griffin to try and fight it, and then it started to fly away. And it was like, uh-oh. We have uh-oh over.
Yeah, that griffin's an asshole. He literally just does flybys on the capital.
Careful! A goblin! We'll rout them
You
in a
can
single
kill him if
round.
you're really lucky, and you manage to, like, if you're really lucky, have really good in pawns, and you bring him out of the air and catch him on fire, you might be able to kill him before he gets back up and takes off, but it's really, really, really hard to do. Most of the time, you'll get him down a health bar or so if you're lucky.
There, master! The undead!
They're yelling about goblins, but I don't see them. Oh, there they are.
A walking dead there!
That was effective. I'll take that. What's this?
Nope.
There, master! The undead!
There's a land ripe with spots where useful materials can hide.
Careful! A goblin!
Oh, well.
Even in numbers, a weakling is a weakling still.
We'll rout them in a single charge!
Oh, I guess, okay. I figured it out, I think.
Even in numbers, a weakling
The
is a
canyon
weakling
floor.
still.
Find ourselves surrounded. We must be careful.
Now, strike!
Is this the quarry? I think this is the quarry. Nope, this is not the quarry. I'm smart.
Watch for a goblin ambush ahead of us.
We must be clear the path is not within our set.
Still got a little ways to go to the... these are these.
Slay them before they get
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I've had it with these flying beasts trying to kidnap me.
We have triumphed.
It's very
What else
rude.
would you expect with my help?
Here, master. Harpies!
Harpies will snatch you and fly.
This is a fine place to lie in ambush, Arisen.
Harpies!
The path diverges.
Beware the harpy sword.
I'll draw its attention.
Really?
I'll catch you.
Again?
Beware the harpy voice. Beware when the creature dies.
See, if you hadn't have said that, like, the harpies will sometimes take you, I bet it wouldn't have happened.
You probably never would have happened.
Yep.
Now, constant.
I can't believe you're working with the harpies like this, Mickey Man.
I've got to give him some assistance. You're already OP. I gave you Virtua Me.
That's right.
That's all the help you need.
Also serve.
Yeah, serve gave you Virtua Chie.
Any that will target the Arisen are mine.
Harpies will snatch you in flight.
Is the Wicker Man happening over here? Oh god, the harpies, they're in my eyes.
What quest are you on?
I'm on the route, the dragon, or the enemy monster. The last worm hunt quest.
Oh, the monster stage. Okay.
And I think I have to go through the quarry and then go a little bit farther.
Yeah, the core is a pretty good way to go.
I might-
Although, you're not heading the quarry.
Yeah, I am. What? Quarry's like right
Not
here.
really. Wait, really?
No, it's not. You're right. I've gone the wrong way.
Yeah, you're on the path back to.
I saw the water god's altar thing and was like, oh, that's what I want.
Yeah.
And it was not what I want.
There's another. I think if you go down by where the Witchwood is, you might be able to get through there.
I think the
Like,
other
not
thing
through the
that I
Witchwood,
might
but-
do that might work.
You could always just warp back to Grand Sword and then go back to the quarry from there, or just walk back to the quarry from
Oh
here.
no, I can't warp. Okay. I'm just gonna go to Grand Soren because
Yeah.
and I might stick that fairy stone by the quarry because that seems like it would be a useful place.
The quarry is pretty handy. Although, instead of sticking it at the quarry, it might be more useful to go through the quarry and stick it on, there's a campsite at the other end.
Ah. Then I will do that.
It's got a guy who will teach you skill, a place to sleep and all that, so it's usually a relatively handy place to throw one down. And it is convenient just south of both the place you need to go and the fuck off huge dragon who's in the woods who will wreck your shit.
The stone of the southwest.
But who you can run around if you don't want to deal with.
Oh.
And I recommend not dealing with that guy unless you have your, what's it called? There's that one really good arrow skill is the Strider that explodes, the fractured art thing.
I do not have that. I have a zoom, I have threefold arrow, and I have blunting arrow, which seems not less than useful. I'm going the wrong way again. Can you set custom waypoints? I don't think you can, right? Oh no, you totally can. Do they show up on the minimap? Yes, they do. Okay.
Grand Sword is a place. We ought to be able to travel even further.
That was smart.
It hates fire!
I'm coming, Arisen!
I can't see what's hitting me. That's always good.
That was effective.
Nope. Oh god. Buttons. How do they work? Oh, I was being attacked by a zombie. I can't believe the zombie was trying to eat me. Been having a bad day, apparently, in Dragon's Dogma lands. Like, 3 different harpies have been trying to run off with me. I almost got taken away by a griffin. I almost got eaten by a zombie. Oh, hello. You're a very large goblin.
They're a threat when well unified. Now! Attack!
It was a fine scrap, if I may say so myself.
He's far stronger than a common goblin.
There are a lot of goblins.
That is one thing that they always have is numbers. There's always a shit ton of goblins.
They grow frenzied.
Oh god. Oh god. I'm apparently a cast member from Alien. Oh god. I need... Oh man, my golden egg rotted. It's just to eat the rotten egg.
They're a threat when well unified.
I feel like stop, drop, and roll should probably work, but it doesn't.
It is far stronger than a common goblin.
I think if you roll 3 or 4 times when you're on fire, it usually doesn't work. I'm not sure if that's just a timing thing or if that rolling actually helps there, though. I usually just roll instinctively when I'm on
Because
fire.
you're on fire.
I know if you roll into water, it obviously goes out.
Yeah. And I remember being taught as a child to stop, drop, and roll. How do I remove waypoint? There we go.
This must be a quarry.
Okay.
We'll need a light to get through this.
Time to just roll on through this quarry. Hey, it's up. This should be a shortcut, right? Theoretically. Huh. I'm yawning again. I shouldn't yawn. I still have 14-ish hours to go. So it is 9 o'clock in the 25-hour extra life marathon.
Started at 11.
Started at 11.
So you've been through 10, so yeah, about 15.
Yep.
I really wish I had tomorrow off work so that I can sub in again. And not play Mega Man X8.
What are you talking about? It was a great time. You loved
yeah, no,
it?
another 3 hours and I might finish it.
stronger than a common goblin. First strike shot.
Oh look, more goblins.
Like, I have like 3 or 4 games on the list. I had 3 or 4 other games on the list over here because I was like, I don't know, it'll probably take like 2 hours to beat that whole game. Once upon a time, I was really good at annexing. See, what should have tipped me off that I should have like practiced or something was when I kept testing it to make sure it worked on stream. I could not get past the tutorial stage of hard. And I was like, well, it's hard, so it's probably fine. When I turn it back to normal, it'll be perfect. Man, beating goblins in Dragon's Dogma just always feels really fun.
Yeah.
Just using all your cool skills and dashing around and kicking people in the face.
Yep.
Thank you, sir.
And the Mystic Knight, while a fairly slow class in general, has some really cool stuff, because they have got one that's, I always forget what it's called, but it's kind of like the Blink Strike the fighters have, where they just dash forward and stab.
Yeah.
The, like, Stinger, Devil May Cry equivalent. It's like that, but it starts with, like, a little magic double jump thing under their feet, putting around them into the air. So if you use it at point-blank range next to like a goblin or something, you both fly about 5 or 6 feet in the air, and then you punch them in the face and do like a flying Superman punch across the jaw. It's great.
It's far stronger than a common goblin.
My kicks were like pinging off that goblin. That was hilarious.
The first time in this whole game that I ever knocked an ogre down was using that knight ability where you just like leap through the air and stab forward. And I just hit an ogre right in the face and he went completely backwards and landed on his back. And I was just like, this game's the coolest. Like, that's all it took was that one moment of me just completely bowling an ogre over with one shot.
We'll rout them in a single charge.
Hold on, let me go check something real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay. I will continue playing Dragon's Dogma here for the children, because the children need to stave off these dramatic harpy events. It's true.
We're here.
The Shadow Fort. I wonder if there are any shadows going on over at the Shadow Fort. That's all.
Well met, sir. Sir Maximilian informed us of your coming. We aim to strike from the front. I ask that you, Pat. I cannot say what may...
I've gained quest knowledge. Let's look for a way underground.
We'd best check the grounds to know what to do next.
Is a rough-hewn place, and bare.
Hello.
Hello. You made it to the Shadow Fort.
I made it to the Shadow Fort. I put away my lantern because it was bright outside, and then that was apparently the wrong thing to do. Oh, bats. Get out of here.
Stay wary!
There wouldn't be bats here, right? No way. Bats are totally there.
Goblin!
A hobgoblin arisen!
Now, attack! It ends!
Doing a bad job of landing my super kicks.
We must find a way to open the gate.
I'll take that.
A device to open the gate must be nearby.
Door or stairway. We best proceed with caution.
Insolence!
Careful! A goblin! Please, put it down!
The switch is only useful to us whole. Let's search the cottage.
And in numbers, a weakling is a weakling
It was a
still.
fine scrap, if I may say so myself.
I hate boxes.
What's this? Treasure, perhaps?
Griffin strategy. That's not gonna be under. Don't know why I tried. Whoops. Cancel? Oh, okay. My pawns have gained knowledge.
I've gained some new insights.
Always
Learn
nice.
the contents of this book.
Now, whether or not they
The lever to
actually
operate
use
this
that
must
effectively
be
is
here
anyone's
somewhere.
guess.
Oh,
You
yeah.
can teach upon a lot of things. Whether they actually do anything with it,
We'll
This is
need the
another
missing part to
Western
make use of
diet.
the switch. Stick
Yeah.
around.
weird. I think Virtua Me didn't update. Because I believe... I could be wrong. I believe on my last time I played the PS3 version of Dragon's Dogma, I Virtua Me and got him a new, better red suit of armor. But here he's still wearing his blue suit.
Spicy mushroom tea sounds very gross.
Yeah, mushroom tea in general doesn't sound fantastic, but I'm gonna be honest, most things with mushrooms don't. They're
I'm
fine
not,
on a pizza.
I'm not a fan of mushrooms.
I'm okay with
Oh,
on pizza, but most things on a
Jesus.
pizza they're almost completely tasteless. Did you get hit with a ballista?
Maybe.
Okay. I assumed that's probably what happened. It's the only thing I think of in the area that would give it a reaction like that. They're surprisingly crack shots with those ballistas.
Oh, I'm dead.
Oh, you're dead?
I landed on my neck and there was a very sickening thud.
Oh, that's a bad place to stand.
Everything is fine.
Okay. If you say so.
Only the weak.
Yeah, there's a... Go up to the top of that line. You could jump across the broken part and kill the guy on the ballista. Oh!
Or I can just have the ballista guys kill the giant ogres.
I mean, that works too.
Oh, the frame rates. All three of them. That on that dude's butt. Oh, hold on. Let's do the little ogre shimmy, it's fine.
Cyclops. Ogres are the big gross ones that try to eat ladies.
Ah.
Very distinct. I really love the Cyclops design in this game. Like, there's a really cool thing where they are elephants, and there's a popular theory that the whole mythology of Cyclops came from elephant skulls. So it's just a really cool reference type thing. Because when an elephant skull gets left behind, it's just got this giant cavity where the nose was, or the face. And the holes for the eyes are so small they're almost like unnoticeable comparatively. So it just looks like a giant one, like giant hole. Elephant skulls are super crazy looking, and when you look at one of those, it's really easy why somebody would think it belonged to a Cyclops. So that they designed all the Cyclops after elephants in this game, I always thought was a super cool thing. I'm kind of a nerd for dumb like that.
Wait, what did I... What
have you done?
I picked up GA for unknown reasons.
Oh. You probably just hit the grab button too close.
Don't mind me falling in the face.
Aim for its weapon arm! That's a penny
Ooh, just really going to town in his neck. Oh, I think something happened.
You cannot hold a weapon with an injured hand. Its armor is rent. I have you now. Please don't overdo it.
This will restore a bit of health.
Well, that was fun.
This looks interesting.
Oh, that's gross.
A well-formed party can often fell even foes stronger than it.
Give all this crazy heavy stuff to make me mad, it's fine.
It's fine. It's what he's there for. I literally designed him, well, not entirely to carry heavy things. Mostly he's designed just to look like a representation of me, but also to carry heavy things.
Well, she just ate a ballista shot to the face. Jesus. Oh, down. Get down. Guess I'm going down because this seems to be the way to go. Am I not a small enough person?
No, you have to be, like, literally the smallest possible body size. Like, as short as you can, pretty much.
Making that go, fit
You're
in the
not,
hole.
like, it has to be, like, the lowest range. Aw. If only Pat was a pawn.
If only. Oh, hey, there's another one of those things. Just right here.
Oh, yeah, there's another one at the fort after that.
I shall take on the
Okay, I found the Shadow Fort lever. That's probably important.
Let's have that gate open. To the rooftop, Arisen.
Oh yeah, you'll need that. Although, I would recommend... maybe killing off... Well, nah, I wouldn't worry about it. I was gonna say maybe kill off the blue guys first, but I actually don't think you need to worry.
Oh. I I just phased through that door. Everything's fine.
Climb up to the ballista from here.
Well, where's that other ballista? Oh, getting out of there.
Goblins take
Was nothing. What else would you expect from my help?
Careful! A goblin!
This will restore a bit of it. This is a strike of close.
I can't seem to use the ballista to take out the other ballistas.
Yeah, that's, I've tried that, like, many times before. It has never worked.
A bit of help. After this comes the fun part.
Careful! A goblin!
A curative will serve.
There we go. Now you guys can go deal with that other ballista. Or not.
Splendid work.
I guess I will have to also deal with the other ballista.
After me, man.
Maybe Matt, how'd you get poisoned?
Inside the hole. Let's help the captain.
If there's any number of ways, you gotta stop jumping off high things, even moderately high things. Fall damage is a threat.
It's so much fun. And I thought I could do the, you know,
Yeah, it does it. I know what you thought, like double jump right to the ground and break your fall.
Yeah.
It never works. It doesn't work. Like the mages can like levitate with their staff, but even that doesn't work. You just go from levitation straight to the thing. It's really weird. I've tried that double jumping thing so many times in the past. It never worked. I'm always bummed. Also, there's a thing in the Doctor Strange, maybe the coolest magical form of double jumping, where a dude is like, he's taking steps in the air as though there was the ground. So it's just like he will run and then run 3 or 4 extra steps up in the air and do like a full run turning kick off of the air around you to kick you in the back of the head.
That sounds alright.
It's really cool. Strange is a bunch of really cool dumb magical effects. It's great. Although I will say that the one thing that maybe disappointed me is that I think they focused a little bit too much on magical thing and not nearly enough just crazy spells.
A weakling is a weakling still.
Like, there's a lot of use magic to punch someone better, and not a lot of magic to, like, just do cool, weird magic stuff. So I was gonna say, that one dude that just had a little event where he was getting fucked up by those orcs, keep him alive if you can, because you can get extra rewards at the end of the mission. That's actually one of the reasons I was gonna. It's not like a ton or anything. It's just a few extra like items, something like that. But it was one of the reasons I was gonna mention trying to kill off the worst guys first, because he has an easier time surviving then. But most of the time, he doesn't get hurt too bad in this mission. But usually, he kind of hangs back. Oh, and this bit where you have to kill all the goblins might be kind of annoying. You may have to wait for some of them to come out of those holes in order to kill enough to actually advantage. So if it looks like there are no enemies left, just hang around those holes. probably crawl out eventually.
Oh, big angry goblins.
The chieftain awaits beyond our warrants. There's a chance to win a trophy worthy of your skill, sir. Go, put them to the blade.
Even in numbers, a weakling is a weakling still. Lying in Saber's edge.
What else would you expect?
Did I not? I see where I'm going. I think. Hello, sir. Gonna dagger all these goblins in the face. Oh, hello. More Cyclops. Oh, this is gross. I don't want to be right here. Do not want to be in his blood. Oh, his arm's on fire. Oh, that's bad. That's not a thing I was expecting to have happen.
Did someone get thrown off the wall?
No. But, like, the big Cyclops punched one of the exploding casks in the stage. Oh, he's got, like, a helmet. Okay. And then he dropped his big club because his arm was on fire, and then he was just swinging his flaming arm.
Yeah, it's always really cool when stuff like that happens.
I'm looking for a thing that will give me more stamina. These mushrooms work. I don't know what rhymes with stamina.
Let's take off his armor.
Oh, hello. That's Superman punched by a gabbler.
It's a weakling still.
On the plus side, he lost his helmet.
Oh, I also shot off part of his tusk. Oh, he doesn't like that. Oh, I shot off his other tusk. Oh, he really doesn't like that.
They really hate it when they lose.
Oh, he's not a happy camper with me.
Man, I love fighting the dumb big monsters in this game.
There's a surprising amount of weird nonsense you can do with the big dumb monsters.
Yeah, well, I mean, just like that thing you mentioned where he hit an explosive barrel, set his arm fire, dropped his club because his arm blew up, and then just started swinging burning arm at people.
That was really funny.
Stuff like that is really cool.
I jumped off of him because I was stuck.
Cannot take much more.
And that resulted in me jumping off of him and right into the backswing of his club hit.
I was gonna say, this is actually one of the more dangerous fights in the whole game, because if you go off the wall of this fort, there is very, very little chance of you surviving. And it is real easy to get thrown off the wall of this fort, because the walls are very, very, the rail thing is very short, and he hits super hard.
Bouncing off his weapon.
Yeah, his like leg armor and arm armor and then dumb club. Man, I see what you mean. That was a nice shot on his part. I was gonna say, if you could just shoot him right in the eye, fuck him all the way up.
He's gonna get.
It's a hard to make.
He's gonna get up on his head.
Oh god. Crab has a point.
Oh?
He said he was watching the XXX archive, and that man has a vape thrower.
Oh my god, he does.
I didn't put two and two together there.
I didn't either.
But he's right.
But he is. Oh, he does not like being three-fold arrowed in the eye.
I mean, it's the eye.
That's true. I wouldn't like being three-fold arrowed in the eye.
I don't like getting dust in my eye, much less the arrows. Also, yeah, it seems super obvious, but if you can climb up to their... like, if you're just on the top of his head, whenever his helmet's off, you can fuck him way the hell up, please. Just use that, what is it? The 100 Kisses or whatever it's called.
Scarlet Kisses.
Yeah. One of the few abilities you can actually use from the back of a monster. Though I believe the assassins...
How did you die, Q? It was very weird.
Rain steel upon it.
Oh, it looks like he's poisoned. Somebody was poisoned. Yeah, that's him. He's poisoned. So he probably, yeah, I think he just kind of wandered away.
Well, I'm over encumbered. That's a problem. What does this do? I don't know why I picked that up. Just gonna get rid of that. Give those to you. Those to you. Alright. Oh, that's a lot of goblins.
What else would you expect?
Oh. This guy does not like doing super kicks. He took out like half of his health. Very weak to super kicks.
I was gonna say, if this is this the goblin dude with the crown?
Yes.
Okay, when his health gets low, he will probably run himself out a window. If you are really, really quick and you throw yourself out the same window, you can kill him before he escapes, and that gets you nothing except the satisfaction of that guy before he got away. It's just a cool extra thing you can do if you feel like it.
Oh god. Nope, he got away. I
Yeah, it
tried.
happened. He's pretty quick, to be honest.
The beasts are fled and the horn retaken! Victory is
Yeah, I don't think you get anything for killing him. It's just a bonus thing you can do.
Victory is ours.
I just like that you have the option of chasing him down and finishing him off.
I tried.
Yeah.
All glory to the Duke.
I feel more familiar with this quest now.
Magnificent. I've said and still.
Hey, he gave me a fairy stone. What a nice guy.
I really appreciate your dedication there, where you were aiming the bow and arrow and fell out the window.
It was worth a shot.
Yeah, no, I was just, if that had worked, it would have been the coolest shit in the world. It's just that you hit the ground a second later.
Alright, I'm gonna check out this map. This is, I want, yeah, this is what I want. Is this Shadow Fort the camp you were talking about when you said I should put one of the fairy stones here, or?
No, but if you put one here, it wouldn't be either, because there are a lot of people who want to be escorted to the Shadow Fort on certain missions and stuff. Not like main missions, all side quests that are like, hey, it's an escort mission, you can take this person to the Shadow Fort. There's like 3 or 4 where you have to take people to the Shadow Fort. It's not a bad idea to put one here, but, if you, well, there's a lake between the quarry and the Shadow Fort. I don't know if you saw it.
I don't think I did, because it was nighttime, so I...
Yeah. If you head straight out from the quarry exit, you'll run into a lake, and on the southern edge of that lake is the campsite.
Oops.
It's known as...
You can see the top of the lake on your map.
Okay.
The area.
Shadow Fort.
And it's on the, sorry, which side?
It's on like the southern side away from the quarry.
So like southern side, this side.
Yeah, like off on the side. But be very careful while you're looking for it. Because like I said, the drags in the woods between the camp and the Shadow. Yeah.
Oh, good.
So if you go straight that direction, there's a good chance you'll run into the ground. So my advice would be to go straight out in the gate and then head south from there. It's a fairly small camp. It's like 3 or 4 guys with a tent and like a little outdoor bazaar style shop thing.
Right now I'm just dealing with a whole lot of goblins.
Yeah, they're kind of, they've infested the area. Which is handy. Goblins are actually crazy useful for leveling up your location. Due to the way the experience and location points actually work out, it's a lot more effective to level up your class to kill a bunch of weak enemies than one strong enemy. Like, I forget exactly what it is, but for an enemy that gives you less than 100 experience, you get like 10% of whatever they give you in experience in vocation points. But the more experience that they give you, the more exchange rate gets. It's like a tax bracket almost.
I can't tell if I see the dragon or not. That might be a dragon over there. I can't tell if I'm looking at the dragon over there. And while I do that, I just jump into a field of goblins.
It is, if you think it might be the dragon, it is probably the dragon.
Let's have its armor and shield off.
Fragments. Oh, that's a dragon. I don't think that was the thing I was looking at, but it just showed up.
You should run away.
I'm just gonna leave. It's fine.
Yeah. Do not stay and fight the dragon until you go and put down a fairy stone and rest and save the game. Then if you want, you can come back and give that dragon. Feel free. But make sure you save the game first. Because otherwise, he's probably going to murder the shit out of it. He's very good at that.
One can reach it from anywhere with the use of a magic item.
Because the thing is, the dragon can only really be hurt by a shot to the face or a shot. And both of those are very dangerous places to be in relation to the dragon at all. Because if you're near his heart, he can grab you and fucking do a command and grab. Reagan kids. And if you're near his face, he will just burn you up. Or bite you. And either one hurts super bad.
Oh, that's not the end.
Yeah, using the fairy stone was also a good option. I am fine with that option. Just do not fight the dragon. If you run far enough away, he will stop following you. But...
What will it be today? Understood.
And the worst part is, that's not even close to the full-size dragon. That's just a drink.
Yeah, that's like a
it's like his baby
dragon.
cousin. Yeah.
Like, hey,
and it will still murder you super hard.
Oh.
The inn offers a clean bed.
I gotta move my behind a little bit because I've been sitting on it for many hours. And I yanked the microphone cable a little bit. Sorry. Noises. This is not the right way to go. I've made it the right way to go with my amazing ability to double jump.
Ah, good Arisen. Word of your victory over the goblin horde precedes you. With the fort back in our hands, the south of Grancis is shielded once more.
Microphone stand, please.
You quelled yet another.
We did it. We did all the worm hunt quests. I guess let's hear the Duke's directives.
Wondrous tidings, Arisen. His Grace wishes to commit. Know, however, that any errand you will also be asked to. If you have aught left I must be clear. Your audience with His Grace.
Yes, I did all. I did all the tasks.
No task understood. A guide
all 4 of them.
I cannot accompany you.
All you.
Now you can go finally meet the Duke and get the respect you deserve.
Oh, pawns can't. Aw, I can't enter the castle with Q or Chie or Make Me Mad. That's a bummer.
Yep. No, we gotta stay outside. We are second-class citizens.
That's rude.
That's what we get for being virtual pawns.
Pat, what are you doing here?
God damn it. You're not wrong.
Tut, no time for thanks, friend. The Duke awaits. Sail on, dear knight, sail on.
What is happening? This is a really stupid hat. Oh, the frame rate.
It's kind of weird the frame rate's dying so much. I don't remember having too many problems with frame rate on the PS3. At least not until some later. Or game stuff.
Wow, what a dick.
Yep.
By my command, every road in Grancis shall be open to you henceforth.
Every road in Grancis wasn't open to me henceforth. I thought I could just run around.
Yeah, no, that's bullshit. You could already go wherever you wanted. I don't know why they say that. Other than I like I'm into the castle.
Yeah.
As long as that damnable beast draws.
Although, be fair, if you come into the castle at night, you will be arrested. Do not walk around in the Duke's place at night. He will have you thrown in jail in a second.
Can I... Hold on. Nope, okay. Trophy. Can I take off the dumb hat? No, of course not. Why would I do that? Also, why did it dramatically swing the camera to talk over to this lady?
My. Apologies, dear warrior. But to see a face austere as the castle walls adorned with this... Still, 'tis more agreeable than the endlessly dour air of most of my husband's son's swords.
And now we kiss.
Valor dwells in the heart, after all.
Oh, yeah, actually, you just started the side quest where you go bang the Duke's wife.
No?
Great! That's what I want.
If you talk to her enough that she takes your hat, then you have officially started the side quest where you can go sleep with the Duke's wife if you feel like it. That's all it takes, is you give her your hat.
Arisen? I had thought... But again, you must...
We're just gonna talk to this lady for a bit.
I presume I must have...
Note, that will also end with you in the dungeon.
Oh, it's probably worth it.
Is it?
Until we... I shall pray until we...
I'll get to stage... I mean, I've got the mask already. I'll get to stage a daring prison escape. It's fine.
By decree of the Duke, you are to be allowed free passage into the castle. This right extends only to your person, and you are advised to comport yourself fittingly. A grievous breach in conduct will see you removed from the castle, or worse.
I don't know what comport means.
You will take your orders from the Duke's Chamberlain, Aldous.
What?
Speak to him for further instruction. May the Maker see you on to further glory, sir.
You are to comport yourself accordingly. Apparently it is a fancy way to say behave.
Aldous Ludwig Sorn at your service, sir. I serve as a chamberlain in the Duke's court.
This game uses a lot of words from back in the day.
Like,
makes sense.
Like revengeance
Worry enough to make any
and
man's
ought.
head ache. but I fear he ails
Sadly, I
of
don't think
worse
anyone in
than
this game ever throws down their vengeance.
Perhaps I ought
That's
not go
very disappointing.
for my own well-being. I am charged with assigning royal orders, tasks of great import issued by the Duke himself. Pray forgive the bother, but I ask that you come to see me here in the castle whenever circumstances allow you to take on assignment. The future of this war is murky, sir. May your efforts help to bring its end into sight.
Oh, he's not here. I was really hoping that that side quest was just going to be that King was still there. He's like, "Where's your hat?" "Oh, I gave it to your wife." "What?" "Dungeon."
You are to see me. I speak for his grace. Pray, make your choice, sir. You've a stake in this, and a right. He is among the... He is accused of a litany of crime. It seems Fornival, his bill of... Even collusion with self. Should the present tide... Opinion... A few days yet. Any proof. Justice...
Okie dokie. Huh. Ace Attorney jokes. Capcom.
I hear his conviction would bring me no joy. Arisen, I've long had dealing. Pray, take a petition for his... I entrust my... I cannot... Arisen, I would speak with you. This is not the place. Meet me in...
Okay. Oh, that's a good quest name. The Conspirators. How do I continue the side quest of sleeping with the Duke's wife? Because I'm way into that concept.
It shows up, like, there's a point in the game whenever you're going back and forth doing these, where when you try to leave the Duke's castle area, the what's-her-face, her handmaiden will run up to you and be like, hey, she come back at night and talk to her.
And so you have to
and
sneak
like,
around.
hey, but you probably shouldn't because it's super scandalous. No, you just come back and you talk to the handmaid, and she's like, hey, we'll get you there.
Hey, we got you.
You are to see me.
Yeah, the handmaids are in on this deal.
In that case, the way to...
They got nothing better to do.
Than to hook up the Duke's wife for...
Yeah.
For hot lesbian sex for the kids.
Yeah, for the kids.
You, sir, have a funny hat.
But they don't discriminate, because I want to point out this quest can happen with literally any you make. Which can be like 10-year-old girl to 99-year-old man. And everything in between. And this quest still pops up where it's like, hey, she's into that.
She's way into that. I mean, she was way into the Duke, so you know.
Fornival's inquest will not wait for us long. Well met.
We need to talk to that guy through the door.
Pains me to burden you.
Don't
of worry. Skeletons.
say anything about trial.
Still,
the quest with like, hey, you see an important trial, do not take that quest.
Oh, well.
Did you already take that quest?
I already took that quest.
Shit! Okay, you're on a 3-day time limit.
Oh, good.
Okay, you've got to get all the evidence you can to acquit Fornival. Because if you get Fornival arrested, you can't get the gold idol. And if you can't get the gold idol, get the best weapons shop in the game open.
Alright, we're gonna...
Alright, I'm really glad I'm here for this part.
Yep.
Otherwise, it just would not go great. I totally forgot he offered that quest this early. I thought it was next set. Okay, so there's a few pieces of evidence. They're not super hard to collect.
There was I already got one.
Okay, but you need to make sure it's evidence to acquit him, not evidence to convict him. Okay.
Let me just double check that. But it was the immediate guy who's like, A signed petition calling for Fornival's acquittal. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. If you go to his house, which should be the first one on the right
Yep.
here when you come out of the Duke's place.
I am in his house.
There's an affidavit somewhere in the house. There will be two things in the house that you can do, like scrolls. One is, hey, here's all the illegal shit Fornival has done. The other one is, hey, here's all the stuff Fornival has done that's actually good for the city. One of them is on the desk, like right next to the two guards that have him. I don't know which one it is. But if you check the description, it'll tell you whether it's the good one or the bad one. And if you talk to his daughter, she will give you a thing saying, hey, set him free. And that's counts as evidence for his acquittal.
A letter from a foreign official praising Fornival for his contributions to Grancis' economy. So that's probably a good one.
Yeah, that's the good one.
So
and
I
if
just...
you talk to his daughter, she should be one too. As long as the quest is set...
She's just like, I believe in my father's innocence, please help him.
I bet it's because you didn't do the babysitting quest before this.
Oh, well...
well, that's still alright. You can still get him acquitted. But the problem is, I'm not 1% positive you will still be able to do said babysitting quest after this, and the babysitting quest is the one you need to get the gold idol.
Well...
But if you quitted, then you can't do it one way or the other. So we might as well get him acquitted and find out.
Should I just pick up the bad one and, like, discard it?
You can do that, or you could just leave it where it is. It really doesn't matter. As long as you turn it into the guy, it's fine.
We'll do that guy a favor. We'll just burn the incriminating evidence.
That's probably best. Hide the evidence for the kids.
Yep. That's the plan.
I mean, you're saving this guy's kid from becoming an orphan.
Exactly. I mean, I have this open. Hold on. I'm just gonna say Trial and Tribulations. 'Cause that's the name of the quest.
I was gonna say, I know where the rest of the evidence is. There's the priest in the church across the street, and if you want to like make doubly sure to get it done, if you go up to that big fort that was up near Hillfigure Knoll and talk to the guard captain there, he'll give you a due to bring back the capital to be a witness at the trial that'll get Fornival acquitted.
In truth, the man...
And you can just, if you go and get that guy, you can just use a fairy stone, and it will warp him with you back to the city.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, like the escort quests, you can just teleport with the person you're escorting, if you have a fast travel thing at the right spot. I mean, you can also fast travel there at the wrong spot, but that's silly.
Alright. Chamberlain's after, got that. Oh, I can also buy some stuff from the forger.
Yeah, you can also go. Well, the forged evidence is actually from the forger. It's from the traveling dude, Raymond or whatever his name is, the guy with the pack on his back.
Yeah.
Renard, that's it. If you find him, he can sell you 3 things of evidence either for or against Fornival.
That's amazing.
I believe all you really need to get him acquitted is the ledger and the 3 petitions. But if I was you, go ahead and get the witness just to be safe, because that also starts another quest thing.
Also, his name is Sir
You can go get the
Dario.
witness if you want.
So we're gonna go get Dario. Okay, technically it's like Dario, but whatever.
Yeah.
I need to go get Dario.
You need to go get Sir Dario Guido.
Yes, I do.
Oh man, I just realized that Dario Guido and Matan Guido would be a really good main character and pawn pair in this game.
Oh man. Oh man, that needs to happen.
That'd be so good! Because you just make Matanza like a warrior, a giant hammer to smash stuff with, and then Dario is just a sneaky asshole.
If you could make
Also,
multiple
could you
save
handle
datas.
Oh yeah, no. Well, like I have already given out how that would work. Because you could also have Katrina and No Muertes as a good main character pawn combo.
Katrina and
But the problem is
Muertes.
there's not a good, like, mass.
There you could do.
I mean,
you could do like Mundo and Evans. That'd be funny.
You could do Vampiro Pentagon and just have Vampiro be a sorcerer.
Yeah. I mean, Vampiro's basically a sorcerer.
He's basically Emperor Palpatine. Spoilers for the end of Season 1 of Lucha Underground.
Every once in a while, like, I don't see it as much anymore, but there's that weird AAA game that came out from Konami.
Yeah, the Heroes Del Ring or
Yes,
whatever.
it has Vampiro and Jack
thought
Evans.
getting that more than once.
Yeah. Also, apparently,
I have considered it.
It was gonna have Aerostar in it as DLC, but the DLC got canceled.
Oh.
Which is kind of a bummer.
Aw, that is a bummer.
I forget who else is in that. There's quite a few Lucha Undergrounds. Sadly, I don't think El Hijo del Fantasma, unfortunately, is not in there.
So no Cuerno.
No Cuerno.
That's okay.
Mil Muertes is in it as El Mesias.
That's awesome. He looks so good in a suit.
He does.
Luchadors always look good in suits.
I don't understand it.
Works with a suit, but it does.
Yeah.
Every time it looks cool. Like, even if it's not a super good suit.
To be
you
fair,
remember how goddamn cool?
Mil Muertes had a really cool suit in last week's Lucha Underground.
He did.
It's like a
but do you remember how
three-piece
goddamn
suit.
cool Blue Demon Jr. looked when he with the blue suit?
Yeah, and the
crew came out with the matching blue bodyguard suit. They never looked cooler. The crew never ever looked cooler than when they were bodyguarding Blue Demon. Other than that time that they raided Johnny Mundo's closet. Which I'd like to imagine was the thing that also happened in canon in Lucha Underground.
Yeah, that's Sir Dario. So now I can just Fairy Stone back, right?
Yeah. Just make sure it's following you, like you got the little white dot that says, hey, this person is on your team, and then just report your ass back to the city and then we'll take him with you.
He's not coming with me. He said that, like, he was gonna arrange for a man to speak.
Oh, Sir Dario runs the fort. At the end, like, if you go all the way to the end, like the fort, there's like a little overhang that kind of looks out over the ocean. There's a dude standing at the end of that little thing, like over where the stairs are, but down on.
Oh wait, I see him.
You need to talk to. He is the guy that will come with you.
Now you testify for Dario.
God damn it!
There he is. That's up.
I'm called
it's a really good thing you didn't tell back early.
Yep.
I'm thankful to have you
Or else I'd have to just roll again.
We must see the witness safely.
Oh, that just reminds me of every time that I go in tower in this game and forget to put down the fairy stone, so I end up walk all the way back to that goddamn place later. It's the worst.
All right, Fairy Stone back to Grand Soren.
It is a port crystal. One can reach it from anywhere with the use of a magic item.
So who am I have witness 2 of the 3 affidavits.
You have witness 2 of the 3 petitions and the gift ledger. That should be all the evidence you need acquitted.
Okay.
The witness is the big thing, because, like, remember right, like, if you're putting it points-wise, the witness is 2 point, petitions are 1 point, and the gift ledger is, like, another 1 point or whatever. So you've got plenty to get him acquitted.
The gods do have much to work.
If you turn in all of the available evidence, good and bad, I believe he does get found guilty.
That's amusing. Where do I...
Because technically he did totally do what he's being accused of.
Oh.
But also he's one of the best shopkeepers in the game, and you'll make his kid an orphan.
That's a bummer.
So don't be a dick.
Where do I need to go to...
I want to point out, if you do get him found guilty, like, when you go to his house, it's empty, and the only place you can find his daughter from the slums, like the sewers under town.
Oh, God.
It's like she straight up has to move the aqueduct. She's homeless.
That's kind of amusing.
It's funny, but also, like, man, that's
dark.
That's pretty messed up. It is.
Arisen, I bear a message from some wood. Forgive me.
Oh. Yeah, meet Maribel by night. Yeah, arousing suspicion.
God damn it.
Yeah.
I forgot that it was called that.
You are to see me.
Also, the funny thing is
Make your choice,
that, see, when I did this mission where it's like, hey, I brought this guy back to testify, I went into the castle at night to go be like, hey, I got this evidence, and just walked in and got arrested by the first guard in the first room of the castle and thrown in a goddamn dungeon. It's like, come on, I was on a mission, I had a job, I was supposed to be here.
Who do I give?
You give the evidence to the same guy who gave you the mission.
Okay.
Chamberlain or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
I speak, pray, make, brought a witness. I shall see, there's time.
So yeah, if you go and meet that handmaiden in the castle gardens at night, she will take you to go see the Duke's wife. Quotation marks around C.
I speak, pray, make your choice. I would material the inquest. Good.
So yeah,
Brought evidence.
if you talk to him about the trial, that's when you can give him the evidence.
Here, there's time.
Oh, and when you talked to the dude at the fort, did he mention anything about supplies?
No, he said that he was like he was glad that Fornival gave him supplies. That was kind of it, I think.
Okay, there's a mission that guides you. It's like, hey, we need more supplies. Go tell somebody at the castle. And I thought he'd give it to you there, but if he didn't, I guess you might just have to stop by some other time. But
Oh
it's
no,
basically
I have
just a
to
thing
go.
of-
I have to roll on over back there. Like, oh, jeez, what a bummer.
I know it's not a long trip, but it's still kind of annoying to have to run back and forth. To me, anyways.
At present, seems like Fornival may be found innocent. Request from the Duchess. I do hope acceding to
She is like, I don't know if you should go hang out with the Duchess.
I do hope acceding to it is a good idea. Request from the Duchess. I do hope acceding to it is a good idea.
So do we just wait around for like 3 days for that to wrap up, or?
Yeah, pretty much. Like, in a few days,
Do mind your behavior
like a little cutscene will start, and it'll be like, hey, here's the results of the trial. He's innocent and or guilty.
Even holds a barber shop.
And then if he's innocent, you can come back here and get a reward. And hopefully the quest to babysit his kid will still be open, because that one's actually important. And I will also give you instructions on that quest, because if you do not babysit the kid perfectly, then you do not get the gold idol, and the gold idol is useful. Which actually, come to think of it, you probably haven't gotten any of the idol quests yet.
Escort duty can be offered after trials and tribulations if affinity with Fornival is initially low. So,
okay.
Yes.
All right.
Well met, sir.
There's just a very specific set of like requirements you have to fulfill when you're escorting the kid, or else she will not be happy, and then you won't get the present at the end of the mission.
Thanks, dragonsdogma.wikia.com. You're a real
It comes in
friend.
handy. There's a lot of really weird, obscure bullshit in this game.
Like this
Have the
enlistment
wiki
corps
on hand.
banner. There was another chest I saw that I think I can get now because I have a double jump and I can do a weird angled jump. Like, herp. Yeah. And I can get a skeleton key. Sick. That's not the right button. How long have I been playing Dragon's Dogma? I have played 2.5 hours of Dragon's Dogma. That's a lot, but it's fine. Oh, that's a really good thing. I just got that key. That's a really good thing. I just got that key. Oh, I guess I should wait and go make it nightfall so I can go... I would say bone the Duke's wife, but I don't think that's the right term.
From day to night, this area feels completely different.
You know of the witch what lives in those woods?
Oops. Oh, this is still not the... I don't know why I always think that's the end, when that's very clearly not the end.
That Hexen's live there. I hear. Have your pick. Any you like. What will it be today? Understood.
Ugh. I'm going to go do this, and then I'm also going to go to the bathroom again, because...
The inn offers a clean bed.
That's not what I want to do. Even as Arisen, dare you grant such a request? Of course I do.
Dare you?
I dare.
Oh wait, so those dudes talking back in the square house. I don't know if you hung around long enough to get the question.
I did.
Okay.
Is that the quest that gives you 8 billion dead skulls?
No, I don't think so. That's like a side quest thing. Why that one is so annoying is it's just a kill blank amount of monsters or whatever. I think it's actually just like undead. So it's like, hey, you killed your like 15th undead soldier, so now we are just going to immediately give you 60 skulls simultaneously. And it will almost always over encumber you, because who just expects a sudden 60 skulls in their pocket?
I remember that happening in the Giant Bomb Quick Look, and that's why
it
I
happened
bring
during
it
the
up.
Quick Look. It's always... It's a funny mental image of just you are fighting and then all of a sudden you turn and skulls start pouring out of your pockets. Okay, so the basic idea...
Demesne.
I believe it's pronounced domain.
But it's spelled Demesne.
Yes, it is in fact pronounced domain.
Hey, what up, girl?
Land attached to a manor and retained for the owner's own use. Alright, so I want you to know... Well, maybe I should wait a bit to let you know. I gotta go use the bathroom. When I come back, I'll let you know. I'm sure everything will go fine.
He's not set foot within Milady's, yet his guard.
Oh, I thought you said they were gonna take me there.
I thought they were supposed to. Do you have to sneak up yourself?
I have to sneak up myself.
Well, it's not too terribly difficult. But also, I don't remember the way up. I know it's in, like, the tallest goddamn tower in the castle. Because, of course, it is. Just remember, if you see a guard, do not go near them, because guards will arrest you if you get too close. But if you just avoid them super hard, I really thought they just took you straight up.
Oh, Jesus, I have to go in the castle?
Well, there's a... I think if you go up on the walls, you can get there, maybe.
Hold on.
If you look at it from the outside, and you can see where the princess's tower is, and you should be able to see where to go from there. Like, if you just keep going up, you will get there. Just don't try to go through the main room, because I'm pretty sure there's a guard who's always there.
Oh wait, I think I can just go down here, and there's like a staircase, maybe? Because, like, it's... Whoop, that's the wrong button. Cheat those. There's the tower.
It's in the big out-of-the-way one.
Yeah. Like, it is that one. I can confirm. Can I sneak up? Like...
Yeah, because it's just... You keep going upstairs in one of the corners of the castle. And then there would be a straight shot to that tower. And I'm pretty sure there are no guards in the stairway, like the stairwell. It's just there's a guard.
Oh, there's a guard right there.
The castle. Yeah.
Does he go? Did he move? Oh, he moved.
They move, but they also have weird patterns.
There's a bunch of, like, handmaidens in there.
I don't think the handmaidens give a shit. It's just the guards you need to worry about.
Oh, there's
like
also...
maybe, like, knights?
There's also nothing in here.
Oh,
so
damn it.
We're just gonna run away. Man, nighttime clandestine lover meetings are something. Wait. Is this the thing you were telling me about? Because I read something really funny on the Dragon's Dogma wiki.
It might be the thing, so what's happening?
An alternative and simpler method is to enter the castle at day, take the stairs to the tower, and then hide in the upper area of the keep until nightfall.
I mean, you could do that.
Is that the funny thing you were going to mention?
No.
Okay.
No, but that's also funny. The funny thing was going to be something that happens whenever you actually get there.
Okay.
Although, that is a fun way to try to do it that I've never thought of before. Is just hiding in her room until it's dark.
Okay, you're gonna go that way. I'm gonna take a sneak peek in here.
Breaking into young girls' marital homes at night.
It's for the
kids. For illicit purposes. For the kids.
Yeah. Please do not come this way, guard. Yeah, you go that way. Just... Yeah. That's right. Sneaky, sneak, sneak. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Please, no guards up here. Yeah. Great success. All right. We do it.
My warrior has come for me. You must think me a shameless harlot. Would that words could prove my love is pure.
Oh, Jesus.
You must hide.
Oh, no.
Alright, so I think you probably got there now, right?
I mean, the king's coming in for a long night of siring. And then there's the Duchess. It's like, hi, what's up? And Pat's here.
Fear not. I I shan't eavesdrop on the ducal proceedings. I remain to stand watch.
Alright, so are you hiding behind the thing?
I'm still in a cutscene here.
Okay.
I don't know where I'm hiding.
Alright. I'm just gonna tell you, you can stay hidden. That's an option.
Would you had mentioned your coming?
That's
I might have dressed
never
more finely.
worked. That's never been my style before.
You know, you have a point.
Oh, there I am.
Maybe see what turn this. Maybe see what turn this takes and decide whether you want to get in the middle of this.
Love. Forgive me.
What?
Oh, my Lord Edmund, is something?
Oh God.
So what you gonna do? What are you gonna do, TFP? Okay, if you want to pause it for a second,
I
can
can't.
help your decision.
Okay, what's up?
You'll get caught either way.
But
even if you stay hidden, you will get found.
Oi. How about we don't murder people, dude?
What have I?
Edmund, this isn't.
I mean, it kind of
This
is.
wicked fool mistook a trifling kindness that I once paid for some.
Oh wow, way to throw me under the bus,
Stole into my room. I was
lady.
terrified.
Yeah, no, you totally get thrown under the bus.
This commoner must be made
To be fair, you did sit there and deliberate for a while about whether or not she gets
in the dungeon.
strangled to death.
I like the weird, dumb expression that cutscene had. It's just like, oh.
I should step behind this thing and not.
Ah, good jokes.
None of your japes, fool.
I would never violate the privacy, well, the violation of the privates.
Well now, what have we here? Friend of the Duchess, sneaking off to her chambers for a cup of tea? Must be a fine tea. What to come all this way in the dead of night? Perhaps you seek refreshment of a different sort, like a turning the sheets with His Grace's own wife. Damn, you're tougher than you seem. Perhaps there's aught to this Arisen business after all.
What have I done? I cannot ask forgiveness for this betrayal. But I was certain the Duke would cut me down where I stood had I not spoken so. You must run. The Duke is half mad and fearsome wrath. I shall think of some way to assuage him.
That was weird and goofy.
Yeah, that whole quest line. By the way, that quest line is not over. That quest line is not over until you successfully bone the Duke's wife, which is what happens in the third phase of that, which will come up later in the game after you've completed some more stuff.
Brick. Whee. Oh. I like that it just decided to unequip everything for no reason. Doop, doop, doop. Okay. Everything's all good. Except for this giant spider. And that snake. Gross.
I feel more familiar with this quest now.
Master, you're hurt! How did this happen?
Everyone's like, hey, why'd you do that? I was like, it's fine. Hey, I got a trophy. Apparently I raised someone's infinity to the maximum.
Figure out. If I had to guess, it would be the Duchess.
That would make sense.
Also, it took me forever to come up with the correct term to use.
Duke's wife, Duchess.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think that's gonna be the Dragon's Dogma block of the Extra Life Marathon.
I mean, that's a good way to end it.
Yeah.
Getting arrested for
trying to bone the wife.
attempting to bone the Duke's wife.
Yeah.
And breaking out of prison successfully.
Yep.
So that you can get back to saving the kids.
Yep. Also, I still think boning is not quite the right phrase.
It's not, but it's the one I always go back to.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna hit this save and quit button. And then I will play something else. But I don't know what off the top of my head. Because I planned this stuff out. After I go to the bathroom and get a drink and stuff.
Yeah.
Be back in a bit. Oh, I can leave the Dragon's Dogma music playing. It's nice.